Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reading the Red here in London. And it's a bit overcast today and a little bit chilly as well. Mark chapter 4, and we're going to have verse 39. And he got up and he rebuked the wind, and he said to the sea, in red, "Hush, be still." And the wind died down and it became perfectly calm. So he rebuked the wind and he said to the sea. And the reality of these things being done and said meant that the wind and the sea obeyed him. Everything went calm. When Jesus spoke, he caused a calm to come in the chaos. And the reality of bringing calm in the chaos is the gift of God. And here Jesus in this situation brought calm in the chaos. Now, lots of people have argued as to whether or not this really happened. Was this a metaphor of something else? For me, the Bible has revealed to us that Jesus said to the wind and the waves, he rebuked the sea. He said to it, he said, "Hush, be still." He didn't shout, he didn't make a big song and dance, he didn't pray to God to do it. He spoke to it. And the principle of speaking to the problem, in this case, it was the sea and the wind, they obeyed him. They obeyed the voice of God. Now, is anyone able to do this? Can anyone speak to the wind and the wave? We might say, wind, wind, go away, come back. Is this the level of what we are able to communicate? Well, Jesus has revealed again and again and again as we've gone through the Gospels that the authority that God exercised in his faith in the beginning of time, when God said something to creation, to humanity, to the elements, be there when they weren't there, and now they're here, we're living in the benefit of them. For me, the saying that God said in the beginning brought about the creation of what we now know as creation. Not everybody believes that. For me, I believe that. And when God in Jesus speaks to the wind and the waves, they obeyed him. But of course, it's a bigger picture than just the specific thing that Jesus was dealing with in that moment. It was the reality of setting us an example as to how we can speak to any enemy that is causing chaos in our lives. We can speak to the problem and command it to go. Lots of people pray about the problem, they talk about the problem, they moan about the problem. But God has given us authority if we would come with the conditions he set in his word. Mark 11:23, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart but believes that what he says is going to happen, it will be granted to him. So the reality of saying it, provided we meet the conditions, brings about the end result. And the issue is that we don't meet the conditions, which is why many people don't actually see and receive the blessings that God has longed to bring into their lives. But when we learn to do that, brothers and sisters, we can make a difference. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.